What's up, everybody? In this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over a fly trap. And if you're like me and you just like got a small garden or just like a little bit of an area where you're seeing a lot of flies, this is something that I highly recommend. I have used these things. All you do is add water and then you mix it with this like mix inside there, and what it does, it attracts the flies. And how it works is the flies fly up in there and then they get stuck. And then I'll show you real quick. This is the stuff, and it smells terrible, by the way. And it's made by the ingredients on it is like sucrose, which is basically sugar, some egg whites, some yeast, and other kind of like ingredients in there. And what you're going to do after you add mix in there and you add it to the water line, open it like that, and you put the lid back on, and it just hangs there like that. So let me go ahead and mix this together and fill it up, and then I'm going to hang it out here and then show y'all on how well this works. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, first thing you're going to do, take the lid off, is open this pouch up, and this is a water soluble pouch right here. So you don't have to like open this pouch up, but if you want to, you know what, just put a little, you see how it's kind of like stretchy, smelling of it. Woo, it just smells like a musty type odor, more like a yeast type odor. So let me go ahead and fill this up with water, and all you're going to do is fill it to the fill line. All right, I got my Flexzilla hose here. I highly recommend one of these Flexzilla hoses. They're awesome. All right, that's on the fill line. Turn that off. See, it's floating around. It's starting to bubble, so it is starting to open it up in there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the lid on it. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit and see if the ingredients start going around. All right, I got the lid here. Let's go ahead and screw that on there. You can see it in there. Oh boy, it's all mixed up in there now. Let's see what it looks like. Woo, that stuff smells interesting. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get me a little piece of wire or zip tie or something, and I'm gonna hang it somewhere out here on this fence, and then we're gonna wait a few days, and then we'll come back and see how many flies. There is 0 flies in it right now. Actually, look, there's little gnats already. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. Look, while it's in my hand, things are already going for it. How awesome is that? All right, everybody, I put a little tether on here, and all I did was just find some little string that I had over here. So I'm gonna hang it over here on this like pole, right like that. Nothing special. Couple overhand knot. Let's go ahead, leave this here for a day, and we'll come back maybe tomorrow or the next day, and we'll see how many flies this thing's caught. So let me go ahead and let's click over to, you know, a couple of days, and let's do that now. All right, everybody, here it is. It's the next day. It's around about 11 a.m. the next day. I want you guys to check this thing out. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. This thing works extremely well. I have not seen a single fly around like my house, but look inside of here. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but there's already, just in like a 24-hour period, I'm looking at probably 50 of these blowflies are already captured inside of here. I don't want to take the lid off because they will all fly out, but you can see down in there. Look how many's flying around in just one day. This thing works extremely well. This is one of the best fly catching like traps I have ever seen and ever used. What you're going to do, you're going to let this fill up with flies. You'll unscrew this, dump it out after maybe a month or two, and then refill it with the packets in there. How cool is that? I will leave links below on where you can pick one of these up, and actually you want to get several of them. So instead of like being over in like where my porch area is, this is hanging by a fence way over in the corner, and I have another one in the backyard that's going to pull the flies away and really capture. I highly recommend one of these things, and once they fly down in there, they cannot fly out. So once you check in, you can't check out of this thing. Look how many flies are in there. That is amazing, and look how many's floating around in the bottom that's already capturing that stuff. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got today on the Rescue outdoor fly trap. See you guys in the next video. Woo!